Hey everybody, it's the Wolf Man, and we're gonna watch something I am deeply afraid of. Don't make fun of me. I wouldn't make fun of your clown fear or whatever. I'm afraid of two things in this world: spiders and heights. Don't ask me why I'm afraid of heights. I never could figure that one out. I guess it's because I'm afraid I'll jump or fall or something and I'll end up dying. But I've always had that one fear. Now with the second fear, which I'll be talking about due to this video, there have been many instances of serious trauma through my life about this one. Okay, the first one, I lived in a town called Fort Smith, Arkansas. Nice little house, very small. We lived in the suburbs. And I remember I woke up one day and I had a big spider on me and he scuttled away, but it still kind of scared me. Same place, different time. I was walking out on the porch as a kid to play. What I hadn't known was the two pillars that were holding up the porch, I guess, or something, the roof. There was a spider web there, a big one that I didn't even see. And I was running out, I was just a little kid, about 7, and I run through it. And my face smacks into a spider. I am seeing this thing at eye level. I mean, it is on me. And I gotta say, I freaked out bad. And I didn't really go outside all that much after that one. Or at least I didn't go running blindly. But, again, I've had some mini traumas. I had one recently last year. There was a big spider, and I just went nuts and smashed it with my shoe. And then I see these little dot things all over the wall, and I start feeling itchy. Apparently, these tiny, tiny period-sized, on a piece of paper, size of a period, these things were apparently baby spiders. And they were all over me, and they were on my face. I thought that was guts or something. And they were all over my face area, and I just flipped out. I couldn't sleep for 2 days after that. So I was washing my face and showering like a nut for about an hour, making sure I didn't have any more baby spiders crawling on me. But yeah, something like that'll really flip you out. But yeah, me and spiders are not like this. Not close. I've had a lot of bad experiences, so you can somewhat understand my fear.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to free handle the Black Widow spider. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh crap. I'm not a fan of spiders. Nope, not a fan. Arizona.
What's
Ooh,
going on,
cacti.
guys? Who's ready to catch some spiders?
Cactus.
I am.
Yeah? Okay.
I love
So right now we're
Southwest.
on location in Tucson, Arizona.
I have a
As you can
Southwestern
see,
plant collection
we're right
here in
outside the house.
Arkansas.
You know what lives on houses in Arizona?
You live in Tucson?
Black Widow spiders. Right
Nice.
now, we're gonna use this little container and this stick and try to find one. Are you
I didn't
ready?
know they had
Okay.
black widows
Now,
in
you're probably
like
thinking
the
to yourselves,
desert area of.
Really, Coyote? You're gonna
Arizona.
find a Black Widow spider right outside your house? I have seen
Wouldn't be
webs
surprised.
everywhere. You see this? All up here in the edges of these rocks, those spider webs
Yeah.
are most likely made by a Black Widow. And what we're gonna do
So you're just
is we're gonna
crawling
look
with them
around
all
the house,
over.
Look in the plants, look in the crevices, look by the gutters, and I guarantee you, it won't take me long to find one of these venomous spiders. Come on, let's go.
That's not disturbing
Now,
at all.
I could just start lifting up rocks like this, looking for them, but I'm hoping to find one already naturally hanging out in its web.
Be careful, dude. In
And
my
this real
experience,
open
lifting
rock
up
structure
rocks
like this
doesn't
is
just have
absolutely
spiders.
perfect for them.
So Coyote,
Sometimes
why is it
it'll
that
have
we're
a
not
snake.
like out in the desert looking for black widows? Like, why are we looking around our house?
Black widows are actually drawn to houses.
Wait,
Can you
our
imagine
house?
why?
You mean the camera
What
guy
do
lives
spiders
here?
eat? Other bugs.
Also, they have a
bugs
very
are
nice
drawn
looking
into
house.
lights. So where there are lights at night and the the bugs come in, the spiders have the chance for a feast. That's why I'm looking right here around the edge of the house.
Cool cactuses.
And that would worry a lot of people.
I would love to live in the Southwest,
people,
except
as we
for
know, the
this.
fear of spiders, arachnophobia. People are absolutely terrified of spiders, and black widows specifically because of the potency of their venom.
I've had a run-in with one.
Look at this. Oh, there's one.
It was on my hand, and
Did you see one? Totally saw it.
before
There's
it
no
could
way
bite
you
me, I
saw
swatted
This is
it
definitely
away.
black widow web
I was
right
picking
here.
up
It was hanging just
logs,
down on the edge of this rock. Hold on.
and there was
They're
one, and
actually
it
really
crawled on
quick
me, and I
when they
just
dart.
flipped out and knocked it away.
No, it's back up in there. Yep, 100%. That's a black widow hole right there. Well, not actually on the house, but just a couple feet away from it.
Be happy
let's
that
move down
ain't a
this way and
snake
keep
hole,
looking.
bro.
We're gonna get one. And let's
You
check
stick
out
your
the
hand
fire
in
pit
there,
here.
a snake could get you.
You were telling me you had a good feeling about the fire pit.
Weird.
See some webs.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
don't
see
know
one
it's
right
a
there.
fire pit.
You got one?
Yep. Oh, it's going back there. Hold on a second. Oh, there it is right there. Look at that. Okay,
As
let
a
me
kid,
get
I
into
was
the
weird
container.
and used to
Ooh,
collect
it's going towards
rocks.
my thumb.
I can't tell you how many spiders I would unearth picking up rocks.
See if she'll walk right in there.
Just shake her off. Shake her into it.
Yes!
Aha.
There we go. Little bit of
Ugh.
air, got her into the container,
I'm
and there
getting
you have
itchy,
it.
getting weird
That
feeling
is a
just
female
watching
black
this.
widow. Exactly what we were looking for. Sure enough, right here in the fire pit. It's kind of a dangerous spot to be leaving your web there. Wow.
Little
Okay,
bit.
well, now I'm going to show you why this is an arachnid you just need to admire from a safe distance and not necessarily be afraid of.
I think I'm gonna be
What I'm about
afraid
to do
anyways.
here is prove
The
that
damage
Black
is
Widow
done.
is not out to bite you.
That's kind of a
I'm
bell
going
you
to
can't
actually
unring,
free-handle
you know?
this spider.
Oh boy.
You guys ready for this?
You told us you were going to try this if we found a black widow.
Well, I didn't tell you at the beginning of the episode. I told you, and I know I told Mario, and I said to really disprove that the Black Widow is just out there to bite you, I'm going to let it walk on my hands and on my arms and hopefully not take a bite. Now, you can see she's just laying on the bottom there, actually playing dead, rolled up in a little ball. That is
That's
a defense
weird.
mechanism, especially when there's nowhere to escape to.
Seriously?
I will note that there is no one in the past 10 years
Huh.
that has died from the bite of a black widow. The bite
You're
is very
kidding, 10
painful.
years?
It can cause stomach cramping, it can cause vomiting, it can cause dry mouth. A lot of pain for several hours, so I do not want to be bitten.
Moreover,
Either
you
way,
die.
I will admit that I am nervous. I do not
I
have
could take all those
arachnophobia,
symptoms
which we know is the fear
except
of
the
spiders,
death.
but when you're looking at the widow, it definitely gets your heart racing.
No
I'm Coyote
kidding.
Peterson, and I'm about to free handle the Black Widow spider. Are you ready?
Oh!
Do it.
Here we go.
No.
One,
No.
2, 3.
That still gets me, and I saw the preview, you know.
Right onto the edge of my
Hydrodactys
Okay, now
hesperus.
she's going down my arm.
I thought
She's actually
he had a
spun
bite.
a little thread of web. Like she's becoming secured to me. Oh, I thought she was about to bite. Now, one thing most people don't realize about the Black Widow spider is that if it does inflict a bite, that bite is oftentimes just a warning, and they aren't actually injecting as much venom as they would into, say, a prey item. They're not looking to kill you as a human. They're simply
it's
looking
spinning
to
a web on him,
startle
yeah.
you so that they can ultimately get away.
I saw it for a split
You
second.
see that? She is just tangling my arms up with web. It's almost invisible to the eye, but I can feel it all
saw
over
it.
me, tangling me up.
It was
Kind of
going
makes
from
me a bit
hand to
nervous.
hand.
I'm getting covered in spider web right now. Let me actually get her back onto the stick.
Oh.
That looks dangerous.
I scared her.
Whew,
there.
you scared me.
I'm gonna get her on the stick here. I gotta get some
I
of
don't
this
know how you're
webbing
so
off
calm.
of my arm. There you go. It's really sticky, and every single time that I move my arm, I can feel that web pulling and pulling her, and what I'm afraid of is that she's gonna get startled and then inflict a bite. Now, this is a female.
Startle
Females
me.
are larger than the males, and they have that quintessential red hourglass shape on the abdomen. That is the easiest way to identify one of these spiders.
That and they're
You know,
the
she's very
Nicki
dark in
Minaj of
coloration,
spiders.
has
They got the big butt.
bulbous abdomen.
You think she's calm enough to put back on your hand?
They're the Kim Kardashian.
The question
Nicki
is,
Minaj
am I
of
calm enough to let her
spiders.
get
They
back
got
on
that
my
big
hand?
butt.
Yeah, let's see.
So why
I mean,
is the
seriously,
spider
it
not
takes up
biting you?
like over 50
Spider's not biting me
50% of their body.
because I'm not applying any pressure to its body. Ooh, now I can't see her. Where is she? Going around that side. And as long as I don't apply pressure, hopefully she will stay calm and I will not be bitten. All right, she feels very comfortable right there on the edge of my thumb. I'm gonna keep my hand incredibly still.
This is more scary than a lot
You
more
may notice
horror
that the tone
movies
of my
I've
voice
seen.
has slightly changed. That is because she is right on the edge of my thumb. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
She feels hidden right there. She's comfortable. She's in the crevice of my thumb. And without me talking real loudly next to her, she's just thinking, okay, I'm hidden. I was captured from my web. Don't worry, sweetie. We're going to put you right back in the web. Nothing to fear. Now, I would never recommend that you go out and try to pick up a black widow.
Oh, you won't see me
If you
doing
see a
it.
black widow outside of your house, you do not need to be afraid of it. Remember, these arachnids
If
are
it's
eating
in my
the
house,
pest
I'm gonna
insects
squash
that are
it.
out there. It could be mosquitoes, could be moths, whatever it is, the spider has no interest in biting you. Oftentimes, the way a bite happens is when somebody grabs onto the spider accidentally and is bitten. Now, let's say
I'm
you
fine with a lot
walk through
of
the
bugs,
web of a
but
black widow and you
spiders?
find it
Nope.
on your person. Do not panic. The best thing to do is to just remain calm, try to pick up a stick, something like this, let the spider crawl onto the stick, and then place it back into the environment. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you out there who have arachnophobia are watching me handle this spider right now, and you're just cringing
I
in
am.
your seats.
Inside.
And I will not lie, my mouth is getting dry,
Mine is too.
and I'm trying my best to not shake my hand right now, despite the fact that I'm incredibly nervous. I'm gonna very slowly turn my hand. There you go, sweetie. Oh, don't move. Look at that.
Wow.
That is one of the most venomous spiders in the United States. And it is just gently clutched right there on the edge of my hand. Well, I would definitely say that this was pretty intense. Free handling the one and only Black Widow spider. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next location.
I said it before, and I can't say it enough. Never attempt to free handle a black widow. Like all spiders, they're venomous, and a bite from this specific species is incredibly painful. If you see a black widow hanging out in a web near your residence, simply admire it from a safe distance, and you will be just fine.
Okay, after getting the macro
I
shots,
don't
the most
think you'll
important
see
part,
me 10 feet.
letting the spider
near
back
one.
into its web. You ready?
Yep.
And the spider we have a problem with isn't a black widow. It's usually the brown recluse up here in northwest Arkansas. It's usually brown recluses.
If you thought handling the black widow was intense, make sure to go
I've
back
only
and
seen
watch
one
the
in my
episode
house, though.
where I free handled the notorious bark scorpion. And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on our next location.
Okay, that was Brave Wilderness. The channel Brave Wilderness. Coyote Peterson handling a black widow, and I'm still freaked out a little. I'm the Wolfman. Stay awesome. Signing out. I'm gonna be in the fetal position in my bed now. Later.